In the blue color, we have got the real gamer. He's playing the Delhi Sultanate. This is Szalami.
And in the orange, with the Chinese, we have the G to the G from the Sim to the Tom. He's coming in. God, this map has some verticality to it.
Oh yeah,
like
it
a
does.
sheer cliff from Simtom to the lake there. Damn. The poor boys be slipping.
Yeah, just getting down there seems not very easy. The map is 4 lakes, everyone, so you know what? There are actually 4 lakes. Our players are gonna be going for a pretty quick start on wood because they'll be building their docks and fishing ships that will sort of take care of most of the food economy. And then they'll be...
I always appreciate when you get what it's named after. Just good advertisement for it.
Yes. So the thing about this is there are no shorefish. So there's no one that's gonna be going around deleting your damn shorefish with a dock. No abuse allowed. The deep sea fish are all in the middle, and there's not an egregious amount of them. So, you know, you have to be mindful with how many fishing ships you'll actually make. I really like the balancing of this map. It's very cool, very thoughtful, and at the same time, pretty balanced, and you should be able to make sneaky plays work due to the sheer size of these things, where you make a dock and you know, maybe you'll be going after the ships with a demolition ship while you distract people with cavalry. There's plays to be made on this map.
Yeah. And there's about as much fish in each of these lakes as if you would drown 3 boars in it. That's my analogy for the day there. Also very interesting, all the relics, or like 4 of the 5 relics, spawned in the lower side.
Oh yeah.
And we've got the 2 sacred sites.
Yes, only 2 sacred sites is actually... what I would say is a nerf to Delhi, to be honest. As they'll be definitely interested to wall in those. Maybe a Chinese player will even be interested in walling in the relics themselves, so that Delhi can't have easy access to them, as they'll be trying to go for some kind of sacred site aided fast castle.
Yeah. Few things go as well together as peanut butter and jelly and the Chinese and walls. They love them. Absolutely love them.
Gotta do what you gotta do. What are these little wall pieces from Szalami about by his dock? I guess he's just trying to prevent enemy docks from being made along the shorelines. My goodness.
Yeah.
That's a hard-working villager right there.
Classic Szalami strategies. As far as I know, we haven't banned too many things. I think we've got the standard rules that we mostly imported, I think, from other journeys.
Yes.
So I believe stone walls H2 are still banned.
Yep.
But I don't think there's anything about the wall off on the shore.
No, but at least on this map you can't delete the fish. I don't think we banned that, by the way. Or at least I'm not sure if we did. I think we did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think resource deletion is generally just frowned upon. I'm not quite sure how the dam building essentially is preparing for the global warming 600 years too early.
Better start early.
So we'll put the feelers out, what the community thinks, what needs addressing, and then we shall adjust in the future, I suppose. So far, seems pretty even game income-wise. We've got 25 to 22 beautiful builders. Szalami does have a little bit of more military, which I don't see them actually. Is it scouts?
No, it's gotta be scouts, but we also have like 8 fishing boats over on Simtom's side, and here goes the Barbican of the Sunrush, trying to put it down as soon as possible, building with, what is that, 5 villagers? A Delhi player is attempting to get the towers up faster by pulling a million villagers onto it.
Oh, that's hilarious. And then the Chinese player went for his own little tower there. Chinese do have the 50, is it 50% still of increased build speed?
They're gonna cancel this?
It looks like it.
Oh my. That's actually a really big problem, because Simtom is not gonna get all of those resources back in its entirety. So now it's gonna be a moment until he can build up to H2 himself. Not that it looks like Szalami has anything ready to go for that, and with all the villagers he's built, okay, Dome of the Faith is coming down now, but yeah, there is now a Chinese outpost, and that should be pretty much covering for this. Even if there's gonna be a Delhi Tower, it looks like it's a little bit late as the Barbican of the Sun is almost at 2,000 hit points. Wow.
Oh, there's a good point from chat. The Delhi fishing boats do have some arrows on them, so they might count as military units. But yeah, Szalami looks like he's one of those annoying vegans that just ruins your barbecue all the time.
Rising Sun has the answer in the chat. The fishing ships are still counted as military.
Yeah.
I thought they would have fixed that. Okay.
Can we talk about how huge the Chinese scout sword is? That thing is massive. He's got like a butcher's cleaver there.
Currently holding a bow. Going after the huntable deer.
Very nice.
I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Is he looking to take them home later? I mean, the patch did massively reduce the cost of professional scouts. So no more unprofessional scout business maybe in these pro games, as both of these players are really high ranked.
No, I thought it was only survival techniques. But, I mean, he could. Maybe he just wants to be annoying. Maybe it was just a move order that went wrong.
Right, it probably was. I mean, Imperial Academy is coming up at home. And it doesn't look like there's a Barbican rush, but Simtom is happily gathering the gold off Szalami right now. And, you know, putting the man off of gold is going to mean that it's going to be way more difficult for Szalami to actually make these scholars. It's got a little bit of gold for it, though, as he's gathering from the middle now. But that's open for harassment. The Barbican of the Sun will be indeed built this time around, it seems. It's still just 5 villagers, so they'll be susceptible to that tower. And there is an archer helping to get rid of these vills. But it seems like Simtom is committed this time around to fully build it.
Outpost does go up. 5 villagers hop in, and there you go.
Oh, there's no way he can finish it now. Yeah, cancels again. Oh, this
Szalami
seems pretty
officially
annoying.
not a barbecue enjoyer. Oh, he goes for the middle now, onto the gold. He still looks like he spotted that mining operation there.
But with Szalami having like 3 archers, I don't think there's a problem here anymore.
He's not bringing additional villagers, so yeah, I don't think that's gonna go up. You're right there. Also, there's like a lovely... There's like a massively lovely TC position in the south there. At the boar, you've got double berries and a gold all in one space. Bit risky. But oh, would it be juicy.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And it was secured as trade, which, okay, it probably isn't going to come into play until much, much later, but it could be very cool if somebody was able to snuck a few.
Ooh, is that villager actually going for it? Okay, survived the wolf attack.
I mean, Simtom did get the extra fishing boats. Now working with 2 docks. Each of these is like your mini baby town center. That's a lot of fishing ships, by the way. 11 fishing ships for Simtom. Only 9 for Szalami at the moment.
They are gonna do the old overfishing there in true Chinese fashion. We shall see. He's also gathering some stone. So I'm not quite sure if that's just for the outpost, or if we're gonna see the TC after all. Okay, did build the Barbican at home. So finish that up. And is now a Song Dynasty.
Yeah, so those villies will be training much, much faster all of a sudden. The Chinese are looking to be interested in a TC after all. The stone gathering has begun. There's a lot of wood gatherers, obviously, for the earlier fishing ships. But once that really stops being something that you need to keep producing, you can just go for that TC and pump those villagers like there's no tomorrow. Also got double stables. So how are we doing with these scholars, by the way?
We've only just started producing them. Nope. We didn't have the gold.
Yeah, here's a super early House of Learning, though. So the fast castle was indeed the way to go for Szalami. I wonder what tech path he will be choosing. Will we be seeing Lancers? Will we be seeing Men-at-Arms? Could be either of those, to be honest, but I think Men-at-Arms with owned blades should be pretty good.
Yeah, they always have a pretty happy good time. Tower War Elephants have been nerfed quite severely, so they will die a lot more easily to melee now. They just got some ranged armor, but lost a lot of HP for it. So, I haven't seen them perform yet, so I'm curious to see if we're going to see some. But those horsemen are doing a number on Szalami. But finally, the hardened spearmen are on the job.
Yeah, you've got just enough units out to defend pressure like this. And now Simtom will be stuck in H2 here without a clear way forward. It's not easy with horsemen to handle the honed blades, men-at-arms, that's for sure. And that's immediately the upgrade that's coming in. Although I don't see men-at-arms production, but we see a combat ship, the Bagla, being made. Where is that? Okay, so actually Simtom is also fishing at the top. But that's not what their ship is being... What is going on? Where is the ship?
They're both fishing in the north. I don't see producing either of those, though. They're just producing fishing boats in the northern sector, which is...
Oh, wait, there's a sneaky boat that's invisible. So, you know, I just gotta talk about it. Blue on water is OP. You just can't see it.
Yep. Unfortunately, that Bagla is visited by 4 junks immediately. And with I'm not quite sure if it's enough with the dock repair to weather the storm, but it seems to.
Can we get a handful of spin to wins in the chat, please? Thank you.
Whee! Okay, the first scholars are making it home with the relics. So that's nice. Just need to be deposited right there. Lovely. Into the bank they go.
Yeah, several more as well.
The mosque. Meanwhile, everything's peaceful in the northern lake. Just the southwestern one has a bit of a spiciness to it.
Alright, 2 relics for our Dali player. This is starting to look pretty good, Mad Hat. We're also gonna get our stables in. And yeah, there hasn't really been any...
We've got a Wololol in the south. He might get it, actually. Oh! I think he was one... If he would have survived one more hit, I think he would have gotten it.
Yeah, it was pretty close. But also, like, the time for these to actually fully trigger is pretty damn long.
Yep.
It's very rare that we see a good Volo in the pro games. Anyway, astronomical clock tower coming up for Simtom over here. And, you know, with that castle age, we'll be able to see some power from the Chinese as well. That's where they really start shining. But these Bagla have taken out, it looks like, the entire fishing operation of Simtom in the vast corner. And now these junk are gonna be trashed next.
Yep, did not manage to get them back to the dockyards.
Oh, you didn't like my rubbish joke? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I did not notice.
Okay, never mind.
I applaud you, though, that you got a sneaky one by me. Oh, that third Bagla is just ignoring. Oh, we have Szalami being housed at 90. Let's hope he fixes that quickly. But Simtom down to 76 pop cap by now. So Szalami seems to be in his happy place.
Yeah, that house upgrade, by the way, is a pretty strange one, right? Because by the time you finish it, you will have put down so many houses that it doesn't have a huge impact anymore. Because you're gonna want the home blades earlier, so that you can own with them. Handful of...
I guess we should say The H is silent.
Yes. Lancers are out, by the way, and there's another Vololo, but it's nowhere near enough. The Chinese Lancers are gonna take over.
There's also another Bagla in the north, cleaning up the fishing operation there.
Oh, that is so good. Dude, Szalami is everywhere.
Yeah. Simtom is struggling in economic business. The barbecue denial in the beginning really set him back. The latest song also the southern dock is getting sieged. I think we've picked up the northwestern relic as well. Looks like that got intercepted though, so it didn't make it quite home. But he does have 3. Okay, here comes a little Simtom ram into the main. Oh wow. The main TC is really nerfed now.
Yep.
It's just spitting out one puny arrow every couple seconds now. But we've got a little bit of a chaotic engagement there.
That's
Blue
not
prevails.
really going in anyone's favor. I mean, the 4 Lancers for Szalami are very useful here. They're kind of able to stand their own against the Palace Guard. Actually, you know what? It doesn't look like Szalami will be losing too much, especially if he pulls back that 1 hurt Lancer. This has been a huge win for him. Own Blades is owning.
It is owning indeed.
Plus the counterattack. I mean, he's really starting to kick off here. Can he pick off the Imperial Official? Looks like the TC saves it for now. But here comes the rest.
No. We've got a Clock Tower Springer trying to get that southwestern lake back in action. But also, like, the berries are denied. There's Lancers in the wood line of Simtom. This is quite a chaotic match. I like it.
Yeah, this is a real party over here. Hey, he's made a mark. It's, Szalami did. I like that.
Yep, and Szalami definitely still ahead. 66.50 in pop cap. And Simtom only 54.18.
I wonder how much of that is fishing ships contributing to the military numbers.
That's true. I keep forgetting that. It is, let me check.
Could you get me a count?
9 in that lake. 16, 17, 18, about 19.
That's a pretty good number. It's almost a quarter off his economy, and actually Szalami, with all this chaos, all the water cleanup, has gotten it done. Game 1 will go to our blue gamer, and he's used up Dali Sultanate. Now we're in the best of 3 stages. No more Dali Sultanate for Szalami. It is his main, so it's gonna be a pain point. But we'll see what he picks up next. Simtom is, I believe, also not able to play China again, or is it only for winning? We'll have to double check the rules on this.
Yep. I do believe it is for winning only.
In the blue color, we have the one and only Szalami, gonna be playing as the Holy Roman Empire this time around.
And in the good old orange, it's Simtom with the French. The classic rivalry. Germans versus French. Got a little villager on his way to the shoreline.
Oh, look at that scout of Simtom. It already got 10 sheep. That is wild sauce.
Whew.
It's almost as good as what Szalami already has, though, so maybe not that wild. But anyway, the map is Holy Island. This island is super holy, and the Empire shall want to extend over here to take the sacred site and the relic and the gold vein as some trade posts. Map is inspired actually by Age of Empires Online, which has a map of the same name, I believe, or a very similar name, I forget, but was actually called the same layout, and Adney has made this one, so huge shout out to him for supporting the community with these custom maps. It's awesome.
Oh. Unfortunately for a French sheep sniffer there, the main is running out of sheep right now. Oh no, okay, there's still one hiding in the pillar there. For a second I thought your boy Simtom might have a problem, but looks like we're all Gucci.
Name of the map again, it's Holy Island.
Why is it holy if you ask? It's a relic, and we've got a sacred site on top of it.
True.
Is it a 2 sacred site map again?
Yes.
Is that a standard these days?
I think it might be, especially for these community maps. I don't know. Seems like it.
It's like by popular demand, you all decided you do not like that. Victory condition. Oh god. Okay, he's still running around with those sheep. Might want to bring them home soon.
Goodness.
But there's 3 more to pick up. In fact.
Oh, it was Treasure Island in AOEO. Yes, gotcha. There you go.
Treasure.
Double dog from Salami, though. Imagine that. That is insane. Will he be even able to keep up, I guess, thanks to his Holy Roman Empire economy with the prelate here who, you know, inspires these villagers to gather 40% faster. They also can carry more resources, so they'll be walking less and working more.
It's 28 wood per walk. So it just needs about 3 walks of those to get 1 boat out. That's pretty stonky.
And yeah,
And
he
all
is in
those
fact
ships made
double
it home
pumping
now.
the fishing ships. Fantastic.
Yeah, I think by now I'm pretty sure Salami's got his boat orders pretty nailed. I'd be surprised if we see.
Yeah, of course. But
Massive
with all this going
inefficiency.
on, do you think that Simtom is just gonna get a much faster H2 and bully with knights? Because if you're not gonna be H2, the basic spearmen are. I don't think they can really hold against the knights. That's a little
You
spooky.
need a lot of them. It is. It's definitely a possibility, but it would. Wait, how are we on resources? Well, we're still pretty far away for now. But we're getting there. How's the gold situation on this map? Because both of those civilizations do like their gold. The relics are very, very fairly spread.
Yeah. Yeah, actually that's awesome how fair it is right now. There's not a lot of objects on the map in general, so I think it allows for this semi-mirroring is what I would call it, really.
There's also a lot of gold on this map.
Yeah.
It's like triple small gold veins for, I think, both of them. And then the big chunky ones in the middle. Slightly in favor of Salami, but not massively.
I kind of like the gold situation, actually, for Simtom right now. But not by much. Anyway, it's fine, more or less. The relics will be interesting to see if Szalami can pick them up early on, or maybe they'll get just guarded by the knights, which are obviously super hard counters to any prelate pickup attempts. But also interesting to see what will happen to the water with 2 docks from both players. The Hulks should be pretty powerful here if Simtom goes for them, but I'm not sure he will.
As far as I remember, the galleys are pretty strong for the Holy Roman Empire these days. I think a ship comic got a little bit of nerfs and buffs all around, got a bit of shuffled around.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. So
we'll
it
see
might be enough. Anyway, our landmark for the Romans, the Holy Roman Empire, will be Aachen Chapel. So this is now a drop-off. You can pop in your pellet and it will inspire everyone in the area. You can use it for the hunt. If you use your villagers to herd them correctly.
Yep. School of Cavalry not far behind. And I just like imagine like in the Aachen Chapel, I just like to imagine the little prelate standing up in the round tower there and just singing to his people. Oh, like a Gregorian chanter.
Yes, he's recording the main Halo theme
Exactly.
on his mobile phone, posting it on TikTok.
Giving him some real life soundtrack there. You know, real life really needs more soundtrack in the background for like
really
everyday
does.
tasks. It's just such a boring life if you don't have your own bardic support group. Alright, so far the waters are peaceful, thanks to the age. So I don't see... We have the first galley
Well, we have a Hulk as well.
coming up. Double Hulk, in fact.
Ooh, okay, so Simtom is looking to go on the aggressive here.
Yeah, first galley is out.
I mean, the galley health just isn't gonna add up here, I think. You're gonna have to pull the fishing ships to try to repair it. The spin to win is strong with this one.
Ooh.
And Simtom is already doing some massive damage. So that means he has to pull the fishing boats.
That was chunky. Looks like Simtom is not pressing the advantage, though. I guess he's just expecting more of those. Oh, the first French knight got a scout. And did force the retreat of those gold miners.
At the same time, the spears are in the base, but the kitchen knives are strong for Simtom, and he's holding back the spearmen for now, at least.
Poor pokey sticks. Pokey sticks versus knives. You'd think it would go better, but it ain't. Alright, double Hulk out now. There we go. The galleys are up to 2.
Look
With
at this
2 more
delayed
on the
tower
way.
rush, dude. This is wild. But anyway, like you said, yeah, there are 3 Hulks right now on the field, and there's gonna be more.
No, the defensive outpost is a little bit quicker. I think that's still in range, right?
Oh, the gold
Ooh.
miners are not gonna be safe. Like, they'll have to sit between the mining camp and the gold vein. Otherwise,
Ooh.
they'll be picked off slowly. Nice try
Knight
to
gets a
do
little bit
work.
of something there in the main. That's nice.
Yeah, one Will dead.
Oh, but the ship battle is popping off. We're definitely seeing some fishing boats here going down for the Germans. And those Hulks don't really care that much about those galleys, it seems. Okay, the first one might care. But oh god, that's pretty good value. And one of the galleys goes down as well.
It looks like Simtom is hitting the dock a little bit there, so he's gotta be careful with that. But yeah, but you know, 100 damage per attack, he's more than happily trading here. Well, Hulk on 48 points, but it survives. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Did not get the shot in there with the galleys.
Szalami is getting stoned from Simtom's base. Are you joking? What is the deal with this? Are we gonna just spring all the towers around the base here? What?
I wouldn't put it past them.
That is wild.
Just get the cheeky H3 quick tech before the stone walls. Okay, first dock is going down. And yeah, looks like Szalami is gonna have to give the water up.
Oh, it is for the water. Excuse me. So he found the docks, Szalami did. And what he's gonna do here is just put down the outpost, get probably the Springald upgrade on them. And from there, these fishing boats are not gonna have a very easy time at all.
Ah, indeed. We are getting a safety dock up in the north, though, for an additional drop-off point. I don't think... Can you designate them these days? Or is it still... It's just gonna go for the closest, right?
Yeah, you just go to the closest. I mean, you can shift-click them, but, you know.
Yeah. If you've got nothing else to do.
Yeah. Which rarely is the case in these games. Anyway, Simtom has forced Szalami to switch to Hunt. Which is not that big of a deal in terms of raw income, but in terms of numbers, it matters. The fishing boats were contributing a lot to Szalami's economy, and now they're gone.
Yep, in fact, we have 51 economy pop for Simtom, 14 military. And your boy Szalami, 32 to 15, so definitely behind there. The blessing is gonna make up for a decent chunk of it, but not for all of it. And it looks like Szalami might be... Looks like he's saving up for the next age. There we go.
Yeah, I needed that for a while. Where is he putting it?
Prophecy was true.
Yeah, it was foretold in the scriptures. We've got the Ragnar's Cathedral coming up, so that will make every relic that you have gather you more resources. It's just going to be a matter of Szalami actually picking those up. So far, there are no prelates out on the map to go after the relics, so that could be a little bit of a problem, honestly.
Yep. Coverage isn't great here for Simtom, but the French boys are coming out.
Oh, nice, he's starting to wall off, so that should guard the back relic. The rest he should be able to cover with knights and whatever.
Okay, I feel like he could have done a little bit of an extra wall there to just grab the other one as well. Might as well.
Yeah, just box that in, whatever.
If you're already at it. There we go, Szalami is up. He hasn't sent any prelates out on the map yet. Is that still a thing people do? Sending them out early?
Yeah,
Doesn't
I mean,
look like it.
you should be technically able to you know, make several from your TC. Salami did have a little bit of gold, right? So this would be a
I mean,
good
it's
spend.
a water map, so your resources are a bit spread thin.
Yeah, and I think the other thing he was afraid of is that the French player, Simtom here, is all over these relics already, or that they walled in. Didn't have the best kind of vision on this, so it will be a moment until any
We
of
had a
that happens.
cheeky Salami dock there in the west, but don't think it got anything done. It's gonna burn down now.
Yeah.
And the double ram. There are some spearmen that could defend in that tower. That's a very upgraded tower.
Verily, it's a stone tower with arrow slits. Not
believe it
particularly
is.
good against the battering rams, though, unfortunately. And hulks are now available for the Holy Roman Empire as well, so the French better respond to this ASAP. They also have more armor against ranged, but I don't think that will play a big role right now.
Yep. Oh, those 5-legged spearmen might get a knight. That's pretty good value, considering they were surrounded.
Yeah,
Very
especially
nice.
with archers on top of them. Good work. Okay, I hear relics getting picked up for Salami. We've got one already. That's gonna be 2 right there, and potentially more soon.
Yep. How is Simtom? He's still stuck in H2. He doesn't have the resources to age up, really.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna have to make something happen.
he's getting there.
78, 90. Popcap wise, he's still decently ahead. But not by an amount that would close out the game.
I'm curious what landmark he'll go for, Matt. Dad. What do you think? Oh, there it is.
Well, there comes the answer, I guess.
Guildhall. Pretty standard. It has been for a long time. I mean, Salami insisted in the chat earlier that Royal Institute is supposed to be good now. I mean, I'm sure it's okay, but Guildhall? Come on. Free resources
And
forever.
it's got cheap attacks, and I think that it's got some special attacks. 45% health on your 90 boys is nothing to snuff at.
True. But as a fashion person, Matt Hat, wouldn't you say that these Holy Roman Empire Knights are more Chad than the French ones?
I mean, you can't get much better than Gothic fluted armor, so obviously. Only slightly biased.
They never had a chance. I mean, they've got cloth for armor on these horses. Come on.
What is this? Get out of here. You think the cloth will protect you? I was born with the iron. I didn't see a cloth diaper until I was already a man.
Iron diapers? What?
I mean, they're easy to clean. You gotta give them that. Not very absorbent, though.
Oh my god.
It just goes everywhere. But that's how we Germans roll.
Well, we got some men-at-arms with their maces, so that's gonna be pretty juicy as well. They've got +6 versus heavy now. And I'm curious if they'll get the double-handed upgrade as well. Probably not anytime soon. Also, the riveted chainmail is actually a very nice upgrade for the Holy Roman Empire to get as the game progresses. Those spearmen are gonna be wild.
Ooh, yeah, indeed. Forgot about that upgrade. It's pretty nice. Meanwhile,
yeah, I've been a
the
Holy Roman
sea,
Empire enjoyer lately.
Simtom is still ahead on the sea. But he hasn't managed to get that much leverage out of it yet. And that's a lot of angry German knights chasing down some archers. And there's only one sad French boy who's getting gangbanged by Chad Maceman.
Yep, and these archers just didn't have any spot to garrison into the TC. Only 15 available now. And it looks like the wood villagers will be found by the knights. Kitchen knives are not going to do anything to those. We even got knights on foot. Men at arms are doing work on those villagers, macing them. Wololo?
Yeah.
You can't actually
Almost.
convert monks or prelates, so... Rip.
Sad times all around. But he did manage to yoink at least one of those relics, so he's not giving him, giving Salami the full reign.
Yeah.
So 2-2 on relic count for now.
I see 3 for Salami. You can put them in towers now, and it's equally good. So the Reignitz's Cathedral is a global effect now. which is a pretty big deal. Alright,
Yeah,
Knights are gonna get
Donkey as
cleaned
well.
up.
Yeah, the Arbaletier is pretty good against Knights and Men-at-Arms,
yeah.
so it's basically the perfect counter into anything that Salami's putting out right now.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll get their little shield upgrade. Well, little. It's as big as them, but you know. 46 population in economy right now for Szalami, whereas for Simtom, it's more like 67. This guy is literally swimming in resources, can barely spend it. Trying to find a way, really. Arbaletiers, like I said, are going to be a fantastic counter to everything that Holy Roman Empire has. And that has to be respected at this point. That said, he's starting to get some work done. He's got more relics. Sacred sites are being captured, and the income is, you know, somewhat starting to close in. But at the moment, Simtom a little bit too strong.
I mean, considering... Okay, Szalami is going for yet another cheeky dock in the west there. Wait a second, wait, what?
I can't see it.
Oh no, sorry, it's Simtom.
Okay.
My UI. I was very confused there for a second. Do you think it's worth it for Simtom to get a transport ship and get that island relic and sacred site with all this?
I think it's worth it for both sides pretty much at all times. Especially when you have 1200 wood income like Simtom does. Its main cost is APM, right?
The Germans are dying! They dove the School of Cavalry and a gold mine there. And that's a lot of angry Arbaletiers. I can't say that word today.
It's not easy to say these words. By the way, we've got a little bit of trading going on. A single trade ship so far from Simtom, and he's making more. But anyways.
Yeah, looks. I think that's what these far docks are for. There we go, trade ship. Yeah, pretty much smack dab in him. He's sending him to the southern one. I feel like the western one is further away from that dock there. Maybe? I don't know. Should be better value.
Well, things are getting serious, Matt. The mangonels are coming out, the springolds are coming out, and I'm pretty sure very soon the counterweight trebuchets are about to follow. And with Szalami, Simtom working on stone, at least he was a moment ago. Yeah, he still is. I think a castle might be just thrown down in the front lines here.
Blacksmith upgrades are also coming in. He's started with the military academy first, so everything is gonna be building 25% faster for Szalami, which is pretty spicy. Okay, that dock's getting cleaned up here. Did not manage to finish that.
We got some knight-on-knight action, but Simtom isn't having any of it. He destroyed a handful of villagers just now, and picking off the last remaining dock of Szalami, maintaining his water superiority right there.
I am actually, I mean, he kind of has to, but I'm surprised how much Szalami has invested in trying to contest that water, and he hasn't. I don't think he's had any success. I haven't seen a boat of his in quite a while.
No, I mean, Simtom has been just so good at denying the docks themselves, right? So,
yeah.
He's never had an opportunity to really make anything happen with them. And these knights are just regenerating after cleaning up like that. That stings.
Stings indeed. I would still love to see that transport ship. Oh, there it comes.
Oh, we got a transport.
Just popped up.
You're right. There goes the monk, Matat. This is gonna be hot.
Alright, and we're mining we're starting to mine the stones, so I'm expecting castles on both sacred sites. And then Szalami is gonna have to rely on his wits. Okay, so we're still pumping out... Okay, no, there's a lot of veteran horsemen now coming in for the Germans to try and deal with the Arbaletiers. And just good old man-at-arms, fancy pants.
Yeah, I have to say, Matat, I'm a little bit surprised by these number of man-at-arms from Szalami here, because honestly, horsemen and spearmen would have been a much cheaper answer to the knights, much less countered by the Arbaletiers. We've lost so many man-at-arms already.
Yeah, I guess he wants that answer against the, like... It's a good question. How are fully upgraded German men-at-arms comparing to their spears? Okay, he is pumping more spears.
It's just the cost, right? I mean, obviously they'll do better against against most targets, right? But
No.
the spears are gonna block the knight charges, and that's where a lot of the strength of the royal knights are. Then you just surround them with your horsemen, then the spears finish them off. That's the pretty common strat here, and he's kind of switching to it, but I wonder, is it just too late now with Simtom being like double the population? 180 pop, and
I mean,
this
Simtom
triple
is
traps.
investing a lot in the siege at the moment. He doesn't have like a crazy big army. Okay,
Sure.
that's a very ambitious knight play here. Going another bit deep, but drops back out. Also, we dropped the relic by the Germans because it was stationed in an outpost that just went down.
Oh yeah. Oh, is he gonna steal that with that monk? That would be hot. But I don't think that's what we're seeing. The horsemen are getting completely blocked by the veteran knights, and they're just running around in circles, not really getting anything done. Corpse after corpse drops on the ground as this engagement reaches its climax. Trying to get
Just
on
the
the traps. but-
style on them. He even deployed the Pavis with all of his boys. Even though there's no ranged for Szalami whatsoever.
Oof.
And that's a cleanup and a half.
That was brutal, Matt. I don't know if there's a way to get back after this. I would probably suggest not. Even the prelate is not gonna be able to make it home. GG.
Die Franzosen kommen! Lauft! Lauft weg!
So the score is
Well,
gonna
yeah,
be
that
1-1 in the series
Yeah.
thus far.
Very nice game here from Simtom. The water control was excellent. And Szalami just kind of never got back into it. I think he just needed to commit to the land and try to make something happen that way. It's annoying, but I don't know. Rough one, but that's a 1-1, I think.
Blue collar, everyone. He's a bit of a Giga Chad. Hailing from Hungary. That's where I come from. This is Szalami playing as the Holy Roman Empire again.
And Simtom coming in with the Germans as well, yeah? Full on pink German action. You'll have to see it.
Wait, he's
Well,
pink!
excuse me.
He pink! He used to be orange, but he changed. He's a new man now.
He got the orange slapped out of him.
Oh, sorry, the intro was orange. Whatever. You get the picture.
Oh no. Colors
Anyway.
all off.
Hey, look at all those sheep. Szalami has 12. That's more sheep than I have at home.
But how many do you have?
0.
-1. Because one's in the freezer.
Oh god. I actually don't. I don't eat sheep or.
You got no mutton at home? You got a wool something woolen in your closet?
Oh. I might actually.
I mean, to be fair, wool doesn't reduce the sheep count,
It doesn't hurt them, yeah.
but it makes the moths happy. Maybe that's why you have so many moths recently.
They just come in for the lights actually. So when I stream, I have like the key lights on, and they love to fly around those.
Lamp. Okay, we got a little bit of pink scout harass. Stabby stab. Oh god, they do like no damage. Poor boys. But they will get there eventually.
Villager
like
has
a
to
walk right
respect
on
it though,
front force.
eventually. Especially if there's 2 scouts. Well, I don't think the other one will go there because the sheep couldn't get bonked by the villagers very easily. So a lot of resources you'd be missing out on just for a little poking.
Yeah. Also looking at in the Age of E mirror, I think we want to look at the relic situation, and they seem pretty fair. Got 1 to contest it, and 2 on each side in pretty much the exact same positions, respectively. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, you know what? Here comes the prelate, and there's the bonk! Minus 250 food. Minus 250
Yeah.
food. Minus 250 food. That's 750 food lost there for Simtom right at the beginning of the game. It doesn't seem like much of a moment, guys, but I'm gonna hype that because holy crap, that's a lot of resources on the ground right now. And for what? This prelate is out healing the damage that the scouts do.
We are all hyped here for sheep slaughter. Maybe we should call it, for PG purposes, sheep's laughter.
Okay, you win.
And here comes the extra scout. This is like such a wet noodle contest. only the poor sheep who got murdered.
Scout on Scout is fairly DPS heavy though. They have a massive 10 bonus against each other, but I think the out heal is going to make this defensive one better.
Hot Scout on Scout action there. And the one Chad with a little bit of prayer support. He believed in himself a little bit harder than his counterparts. Pushes those boys away, but I do believe Simtom is... Never mind. I was about to say, like, he's first in H2, but no. Szalami already up and running with his little Aachen-Chappen. And the Prelate is now garrisoning, boosting that beautiful economy.
Aachen-Chapo versus Aachen-Chapo. Who would have thought? It's just such a super good landmark right now. I'm afraid that the other one is a trap.
It's a forge! No, it's a trap! Meanwhile, looks like Simtom is trying to find some more sheep. The poor boy. But he's still got plenty at home for now, at least.
I'm actually surprised that Szalami is... Oh, okay, he's covering the vills there. Never mind. They're fine working at the TC, of course. Stable is going to be coming up. This matchup is actually... it's pretty important to have some amount of map control. And if you go stables and supposedly with a little bit of spears, that should be a pretty good combination.
Yep. We'll see how they are gonna choose to defend their outposts, their relics.
Yeah, but
Whether
basically...
it's the outpost or scouting and running around.
Yeah, the important part is you can't go a completely naked fast castle because you'll be just slammed off your gold mine, and the other guy will control the map, and
Yeah.
you know.
You're gonna get slapped! Fast castle. That's a paddling.
That said,
Meanwhile,
that
the scouts
stables are
greet each
very
other.
defensively placed, so we might see like a semi-fast castle, but not from Simtom, I don't think, who's placing 2 already, and that's gonna be a heavy horseman spam right there. Still looking for sheep, by the way. This map, Prison Marsh, is also actually created by Adney. There's a lot of shoreline fish, right? So you can go to these little ponds and you can start gathering from there. The villagers will gather very quickly, especially if you manage to take a prelate with them. That's gonna be a bonkers gather rate on food, but we're not seeing the players do that because horsemen are running around soon.
Man, that pink is so aggressive to the eyes.
I know, right? At least we can see where they are. They don't blend into the ground.
No. I mean, they almost blend into the high woods here. Or like the... whatever the opposite of dense is.
There's a bit of a clearing due to the bushes for whatever reason.
Oh, we got a little bit of our angry German shouting. That's what we do best. Coming in for that scout. But we do have that prelate support.
So today I learned the shouting doesn't get synced, so it's generated randomly. Because when you said it, my game was pretty silent.
Oh, sad times.
I know, right? It's kind of strange.
I want to see some modders just have like some random phrases being said, like just a very, very low chance once in every like 100 games. Then some random predator just goes, I could really go for a kebab.
I'm not sure they can
like
do that,
salami.
but I'd love that. I don't like salami. That's amazing. Every
Just
tournament host would do that.
Oh, the predator's getting hunted down. That's always a nice pickup.
Oh, it's gonna go down, my dad. The garrison was just a little bit too far away. We had a pre-garrison of villagers to help with the arrow fire, but even that is not gonna be enough. These horsemen are getting out of here.
Burgrave Palace is coming up. So that's like, I think it's still like 5 times the speed, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
That's exactly what it does. Hardened Spearman was researched in seconds. And now, they're gonna be pumped out. Wait, Veteran Spearman right away. So he's only made the 2 normal spears and that's it. Supposedly that's gonna hold. I mean, Veteran Spearman already done. Never mind, nothing to talk about here. Just keep pumping those boys.
That's
And-
some German efficiency right there. Jesus, one spearman every 3 seconds.
I know.
Someone is pumping those boys out there. I mean, that's what you get for having a good welfare state.
The speed
Mother-
printer goes burr.
Holy crap. Meanwhile, we're trying to get Regnitz, okay? On the other side, it's the Regnitz. So, very different approach. And archery range is trying to be built, but the workers got chased off by the Szalami harass.
No work allowed.
No work. Only I work. You pay taxes, I work. That's how we do it in Germany. Some people pay taxes, others work. Oh, that went way too political than I thought it was going to be.
It's fine, you're German, you can do it. You can make fun of your own country.
No, I went into an unintended wrong direction. But let's not ignore that. We've got a prelate coming in there. He's trying to sneak it in, but there's some sneaky German boys with spikes who'd ignore him.
Oh.
Can I not see him? Oh, he must have been just out of range for those. Oh no, sorry. I thought he was pink.
Oh, no. Those were... his own
Salami's
boys.
prelate with the relic. He's got a pink cowl. That is very confusing to me.
What? Oh, he does have a pink... What? Why is that pink?
I was like, he's gonna get it sneaks, trying to sneak it in, and then it's just a match, just his own
Is
prelate.
that because I switched... No, it's not about who I've got selected. It's just naturally that color.
Yeah,
and it's not
weird.
team color. That should be a team colored bit. I'm sure that's a mistake. Because you look at Simtoms, it's the
he
same
went for-
there.
Why did he go for? Why is he going crossbowman against spearmen? And he keeps pumping them out. I am very confused about that choice. Like, they didn't get changed in any way that would make them better against spears, right? No, it's still plus 9
Crossbows?
versus
No.
heavy.
It's just about what if different units get made. So knights or men at
Guess so.
arms, they'll be good
in
for
the
that.
meantime, he's gonna pay for that.
But
with
these
a lot of their
spearmen-
pink boys.
They're like really not great raiders, are they? I mean, they're really not getting that much done. A little bit of idle
No.
time, sure, but that's it. For the cost, that was terrible.
Well, I guess Simtom is making me eat my words there. So it wasn't as awfully defended as I thought I was gonna go. Poor spearman.
Yeah, look at
getting
these Simtom prelates Matt had. They also have the pink top piece.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. That should be team colored.
Well, they just like dresses and they like pink. Don't judge them.
Okay.
They're in a very gay habit. Get it? A habit. I'm not even sure if that's the same word in English as in German. It's basically just a priest's robe, a habit. A habit? If I'm not mistaken. I might be.
I'm actually not sure.
I'm a very confused old man. So sometimes I just go on rants. Okay,
Here
so...
come the wolves. They're biting infantry, and they're sure as hell biting this
damn.
prelate who has to run for his life.
drops the relic. Unfortunately, he cannot wallow the wolves.
Nope.
So we basically had like a... What's it called in English? The run where you hand over the stick.
I wish I knew.
The athletics system.
I don't watch these kind of things, Matt. I'm an esports gamer.
I mean, some point in your life you might have picked up on it.
I know what it is, but oh, the preemptive wallow, but Simtom
nice.
is looking.
Well, since everybody's German here, I can just say there's a Staffellauf. Der Staffellauf. There. Okay, now I'm losing my German as well. They're getting those relics home at some point with multiple people. There we go. That's the best I could do with the words at my disposal. One of those pink prelates is getting the pink prelate, double pink.
Ras
Is
says
getting
it's
hunted down in
relay
the north.
in English.
Relay
I
running.
actually don't
thank
know,
you very
dude.
much.
I'll believe you.
I believe that is correct. It does ring a good old bell. So they were trying to relay run that back at home, but didn't quite make it. And that pink prelate... Oh wow, he got shanked so hard, he just vanished.
Oh.
His source code got deleted. No corpse, nothing. What is the relic situation? So I see Simtom bringing one home.
That's
His
the
Regnus
first
is
one.
looking pretty empty.
I
got-
don't even see any place to put it for Szalami.
Well, Salami's got one on the outpost at the gold mine.
All right.
Looks like he's getting the second one home, and he's still got the other two on his side. So looking pretty good for Szalami.
Is he gonna make any other place to put that? Just another outpost, maybe?
Can you put multiples in one outpost?
No.
Okay.
I think it's
Well,
a one limit.
I guess that answers our question that he's gonna have to.
He can put it in a castle.
Probably too expensive at the moment. So yeah, he's just gonna build a second outpost. There we go. Another double pink prelate. The PPP is getting hunted down. The pinky pink prelate. The poor boys. I mean, wait. Okay, one's guarded. And, ooh, a very, very low Szalami prelate. Did manage to pick up the third one there. Second TC for Simtom. So he's ahead in that regard, at least, even if he doesn't have the relics.
Yes, that is very nice. So we got 41 villagers for Szalami at the moment and 49 for Simtom. Got a little bit of work to do here, but he's kind of getting there. And, you know, the crossbow kiting has been really nice. Picking off those spearmen. Getting away with maximum
I mean, one thing
efficiency.
to notice is Szalami does not have the Regnus Cathedral, so he only gets the standard 100 gold a minute.
Yes. So even though he has all these relics, it doesn't help that much. He's got now 4 relics Matt had, so it's gonna be 400, not 400, sorry, 200 gold. Also great to see the prelate is actually inspiring the fishing villagers. So we're gathering real speedy now.
Very, very nice. So it's not as bad as it could be for Simtom. So he's basically getting, despite having only one relic, he's getting half the amount that his enemy's getting. And he does have the double TC now, so he can make up for that with some extra Arbeiter.
By the way,
Boys.
Simtom has some infantry printer at home. He's just gonna make 5 barracks, like a real man.
I built these barracks. I deserve to quadruple and tractor speed. No cheating allowed here.
Yep.
But here come the Pokey boys in quite a mass. And yeah, Abeles still not the greatest against them. But crossbowmen. Been playing too much Spellforce, eh? But they're doing the Protoss, hiding behind the buildings. Giving them the old alleyway.
No men-at-arms are being pumped out to deal with this, so the crossbows are gonna get poked down slowly but surely. Okay, there are some men-at-arms now. A lot more being made now by Simtom finally. And that should clean this up without too many crossbow losses. Medhat, this was actually, once again, very cost-effective.
Yeah, crossbows do counter spearmen. My mind is blown.
I
And
know.
the pink boy at arms are at the chase.
Well,
Let's see what does the German printer do? Okay, Landsknechts and the Spearman is gonna be the play here.
yes, Twitch chat finally gets to learn that you pronounce them Landsknecht and not whatever the hell the English-speaking streamers do. So
Land snakes.
land snakes, I
Landsnakes.
know. Oh my goodness.
Landsknechte bereit.
This is the reason we added Age of Empires 4 to our roster, just saying.
So I can flex my German skills.
No, so that we can
rating.
teach people how to pronounce Landsknecht, but I guess that's a bonus.
It's the same thing, really.
Same thing.
Oh, ein schönes Bild ist, she says. It's a nice picture indeed. Meanwhile, that pink boy doesn't have a nice picture of angry Germans charging him.
And those spears don't like it. Once again, they're just not the right unit for this composition that he's been seeing. Why? Szalami continuing to... Oh, it's a distraction! Here come the Landsknecht, and everybody's gonna get
boy.
cut down.
Oh! Nice reaction there, so they don't quite get in range. But, oh my god, they have like magic 4 swords. They have like these Bloodborne swords that just threw out beams. Like, they cleave those boys about 6 range away.
Seems fair.
It's like in Skyrim. What was it called? The Bloodsworn sword or the Bloodbulk sword? Where you could shoot your spiffy beams out. Ah, they all have one. Those crossbowmen ain't safe. But the pink Landsknechts now, hot Landsknecht on Landsknecht action.
Yeah, it's gonna be the real answer here. The other answer would be a handful of archers well spread out. But we're not gonna be seeing that. In fact, the villagers are next, Matt. This is gonna be an absolute disaster. Look at that. They're cutting the farms down instead. That wasn't
And there are
the plan.
Landsknechts in there. That is so many people going down. They were all clumped up.
They do have magic swords. They're setting the farms on fire with them. You were right all along.
I know. I occasionally am. They're not called Flambers for nothing. Flamberg sets everything on fire. I actually don't think these guys have them. I think the Imperial upgrade makes them nice and wavy. But yeah, that was a lot of villagers going down. 53 economy for Simtom. And no military to speak of. Versus 55 for Szalami.
Yeah,
but I think Szalami is still on 1 TC.
You can still very easily come back from here. If you're Simtom, all you gotta really do is maybe try to capture one of these sacred sites, or just move the villagers over to Shoreline Fish. That is exactly what Szalami has been doing for a while now. He's actually scooping up the 3rd patch of them, and also hunting. So this is definitely faster than all this farming action that we've got over back in Simtom space. Even with the prelate helping out, it's just not all that, right? As for economic upgrades, no wood anything has been done, by the way, and no mining anything has been done for either player. I guess they just think it's too expensive. Can't blame them too much.
They used to be very valuable. I'm not sure if the meta changed in that regard, but it seems like, yeah, maybe mirror mitches are always pretty volatile. Maybe that's one of the reasons.
I guess if they spend this well, it should be fine. Although Simtom, I would argue, should probably get the gold upgrade.
Yeah.
Because as soon as he gets to a gold mine finally, he'll be needing that.
Yeah, okay. Seeing some defensive keeps going up in the... Well, it's actually not defending that much. I mean, it's gonna defend his production, so that's pretty valuable.
Oh, that is super defensive. What is going on, Matt?
Sometimes you just want to build a keep at home, okay?
Can I keep it?
I mean, you have to... It definitely improves the scenery and the housing value all around it. It's all about the economy.
Okay.
Well, that's the best explanation I've got.
We got the man-at-arms sprinter working at getting out these boys with their big double-handed maces, so that's gonna be hot. They have 15 total attack right now. Got 6 versus heavy, so both upgrades are done. And we got +1/+1 on both armor types.
Yeah, we've got the Dane axes out for Simtom. So a bit more base damage against all kinds of targets. Had some Landsknechte on the chase. I like how they just started sprinting and then transitioning into a casual jog.
Yeah.
So, actually letting that guy live.
So the other man-at-arms, they have two-handed axes right now. Pink ones.
Oh, that's not a good fight for Simtom down in the middle there.
No, he does not want to take this. Here come all the Landsknecht. Too many.
Oh, okay. I mistook some of these villagers for Landsknechts, but it still ain't too happy. Okay, we do have a mango now. That's gonna be pretty valuable.
Yeah, the mango has helped for like all of 2 seconds, and it's
no
gone.
protection. Yeah, and it's gonna be a super offensive castle right under production.
This is how you generate value, especially if you're behind, but Szalami is not behind. So putting it down aggressively without the opponent having the means to clean it up is just gonna be a game finisher right there.
Nicely done by Szalami.
That was good. But that said, Simtom gave him a really good series here. Almost had him, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's just
valiant
that
effort.
villager count advantage being gone for a moment there. You know,
Yep.
imagine if that doesn't happen. Like, he was so far ahead for a moment, but Salami was able to make the comeback happen with the raids.
Yeah, even though he didn't go for Regnitz, but just the denial of relics against someone who plays Regnitz is just such a huge game changer. And then you still have the Landsknecht printer and the spear printer available, while getting twice the amount of gold from a relic player, from a Regnitz player, and it's a pretty good time.
Yes, sir. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.